Well, a decent education doesn't come cheap, but in one school district, it is costing taxpayers $578 million. Check this out. This is in Los Angeles. It is the country's most expensive public school ever. And it is being built in a district where the dropout rate is about 1 out of every 4 high school students. Trace Gallagher live in our West Coast newsroom. So what's the thinking, Trace, that like if they have a beautiful building, the children will stay in school?
Yeah, I guess that's the thing. You know, they spent $578 million on this thing. Like you said, it's the third school they've built that cost hundreds of millions of dollars, Megan, in just the past 3 years. This one is called the Robert F. Kennedy Community Schools because it was built on the site of the Ambassador Hotel where Kennedy was assassinated back in 1968. Kindergarten through 12th grade, 4,200. Look at this thing. 4,200 students. This is nicer than a lot of colleges, right? This is a school in downtown Los Angeles. Now, keep in mind, this thing has a state-of-the-art swimming pool, fine art murals, manicured public parks, large windows to let the natural light in. Did I mention, by the way, over the past couple of years, the LA Unified School District has laid off 3,000 teachers, that they're $640 million short in their budget this year, that the dropout rate, like you said, Megan, is 27%, and some of the schools in LA Unified rank as the lowest performing in the country. 2 other schools in the past 3 years, one they spent $232 million on, and last year they built a school for $377 million with orchestra pit auditoriums and atriums, dance studios with those soft oak floors, food courts, pizza ovens, you name it, they've got it. Here's my favorite part of the story, Megan. We called LA Unified for a quote. They sent it to us. Read along with me if you would. It says, and I'm quoting here, the construction of these schools was funded by bond money. The voters approved to build new schools to relieve serious, that's how they spelled it. They misspelled serious.
Oh, wait, put it back on the first page so we can see it. Hold on, they flipped
you
to the next.
You got to see this.
Cirrus.
Oh, you got to go back. Cirrus. Because it's serious overcrowding in schools. By law, these funds could not be used to fund teacher salaries or to backfill budget shortfalls currently being experienced by the district, and it meets the board goal of relieving overcrowding in our schools. I kid you not, this is the statement we just received from LA Unified. We're going to go in there and correct it, and I told my producer, I said, you can't. You've got to put this thing up on the screen exactly how it came to us. By the way, they say the reason the costs are so high is because of land fees, materials fees, these seismic structures. You know, you got to be earthquake sound, all these schools, and they're saying that the cost of union labor. When's the last time you heard educators rap the unions, right? That's exactly what they're doing. The funny thing here is it's not just crazy California, right? It's all over the country. New York and New Jersey also building schools for hundreds of millions of dollars. Those districts are not doing as well.
We didn't have the fancy pizza oven, but I do think our administrators in New York State could spell, but perhaps I'm wrong. Cirrus. Seriously,
Cirrus.
Trace.
It's meats. It's good meats to you.
I'm horrified.
Terrible.
Thank you. Poor kids. You got to laugh or cry.